Alright, and we're back. So, now that the town is completely finished, everything looks nice and neat, it's time for us to get back to the main storyline. So we're going to head back down towards... Oh! Okay, there you go, you caught back up. So we're going to head back down to Sasau and get ready to send ourselves into the... into the monastery. But first, I need to talk to the young man who wants to enter the monastery. And before we do that, I need to drop off stuff because there's a few things you need to know about going to the monastery. When you go in, you put aside, basically everything in your inventory goes away. Let's see what this is about. I don't remember. This might be the guy who challenges you to a duel. He's fun to duel with.
Hold it right there. Drop your weapon and I'll
slay
you, you scum. You're going to cry now. Fucker. Ah!
Thank you, doggo. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. Although, how did he hurt me in a core, considering I had plenty of... Okay, well, that was weird. But for right now, I'll clean up my mace. Fix my... Wow. Fix my Jupon. And my armor. I can heal myself with food. So let's see what's on this bandit. Nuremberg pauldrons, not bad. Bavarian halberd, Dark Milanese armor, I'm good with that. The Bassanet patched. I mean, he's got all this great stuff, and then it's like patched hose. And now we continue along the path to Sasau. Oh yeah, and I get to get a reward for taking out more bandits.
I'm honored that you should...
I've taken care of...
Oh, yes?
Here it is.
Very well. Here's your reward. It looks like your job is done. We don't know of any...
Very well.
What are you loitering around here for?
Nothing.
I'm glad. Now be off.
I have some...
Let's have them. There are plenty of them. My lad, take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in preparation for entering the monastery, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell off all of the extra stuff that I got. I can sell it off. I believe the blacksmith is going to be... I think he has enough money to do it right now.
God grant you health.
Let's talk trade. Brigandine, Noble Coif, Italian Bassinet. Oh, why did I pick up the patched hose? Silver ring, silver spurs. Oh, okay, yeah, he has all I need. Just gonna sell it. So now I'm gonna go. Oh, I hit level 18, so now I can go and what's left? Ascetic. And I don't usually get thrown into jail, but I'll grab the Renegade brand because that's one of the few that are left that isn't a trade-off. I don't really like those. Well, no, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't like trade-offs. It's I don't like that many being set to having to be trade-offs. I'd rather them be a bit less amazing, but oh. That's right, I've been collecting stuff. Doublet. Yeah, okay. So I've been getting set up to do all of that. I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff on this on my oh. Actually, I should do that first. I will go.
Yeah.
I've been grabbing stuff as I've gone so that I have, a nice shirt, some nice hose and everything else. So what I'll do is I will start, since this is mine. Yes. Yeah, this is So now what we're going to do I'll keep the torch. So those. Can't throw those in there. I don't need the sheep hide. I finished that book.
Ugh!
What is my charisma right now? 11. That's not bad. Let me see what we got. 13, 20, 16, 15. Huh. Oh, I bet I need to clean myself up. Did I throw all my groschen in there? I did not. I will throw my groschen in there before I finish. I'll get a few other pieces of finery to wear, I think. That, and maybe I'll get some.
God grant you.
I'm interested.
Uh-huh.
I'll certainly need a...
But of course,
Fine.
I'm sure you'll... Goodbye.
And if you pay for the wench, you get everything that you get from what you just did, and you get a temporary buff that has to do with, well, being extra manly. So, first things first, we're going to look at some clothing, some additional clothing. Then we're going to throw a bunch of money in the...
God's sake.
Okay, so I got the body. That's already good. I think I got the same thing as this. Not too many jackets. Like Captain. Yeah. I'll grab the hat. I got some nice hose on. Black fashionable, 13 charisma. Close enough. Yeah, she sells vegetables. He's not there. I think I gotta go back up to
Yeah.
if I want to buy any alchemical things, I need to go and buy them from the guy at the monastery, which isn't a bad thing. I should probably check. Brother Nicodemus.
Would you teach me, sir? I'm interested in more.
All right. Now.
I don't even remember what level of alchemy I'm at. I should check. 7. Lithium water. He has one of the treasure maps. I'll probably just do that afterwards. Treasure map. Where is that? That's from the Dutch. Oh, that's the one on the side of the hill. Don't really need the Lethian water. Lethian water is all the Lethian water is it blanks your traits so that you can rebuy them if you think your build's off or something. But that's really about it. You don't get anything really important out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to read a book. Get some more alchemy skill. The reason why I'm trying to get more alchemy skill is that's one of the things you have to do while you're inside the monastery. So, eat. Townsman, the fresco master, the townsman. I'm also trying to get it so that I can get another new perk point, which I just did. And what do we get for alchemy? Let's see. Water of life, healing potions, intoxicate, trial and error. One extra mistake, snake oil salesman. I'll pick up trial and error. I really don't make a lot of money by how am I doing in Sasau? Everybody likes me in Sasau. Lavechko doesn't like me too much. For the Slavits, they like me. Yeah, I'm pretty well set right now. Yeah, my strength is currently 19. Get up.
I'll have a beer.
I'll be right back with that.
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
I should check other books. 'Cause I might as well read them. I got Tavern Life 3, Herbalism, Hunting, and Lockpicking 4. No, I can't use any of the 4s yet. I can pick the Drinking 3 book. I mean, leveling up drinking is pretty easy. You just, drink. Nice, a new level in reading and in drinking. Am I done with the book? I got a good way into it. Nah, yeah, you don't get drinking ones very fast. I could probably learn more of that, but I don't need it right now. Hunting, lockpicking, maintenance, just a little bit of pickpocketing. Well, I know what to do for the next level. I'm going to take Slim Fit. But first, I'm going to make sure I don't give them all of my bloody money. I'll throw all of that in the chest so I don't need it. He's nicely dressed. Fresco.
Coming right up. Here.
I'm glad to... You wouldn't be Carl by... No.
Good luck then.
How are you, Henry?
God save you. Take care.
Let's talk trade. Got some nice clothes. Oh, I gotta throw that back in the... in my chest before I do the next thing. Now let's look for this Carl fellow.
God grant you...
You wouldn't be Carl...
No. Goodbye.
Hail for me.
See, he looks like he should be Carl.
You wouldn't be Carl... No.
God be with you.
These guys definitely don't look like they'd be Carl.
I'm bound for the monastery.
That's precisely why you shouldn't drink so much. But I suppose they'll teach you temperance and humility.
They'll teach me fuck all. I want to live it up while I still can.
You shouldn't raise your voice like that. It's unseemly.
And once I get pissed, I'll go and find
Up
myself
here.
a whore.
You won't be going anywhere.
How much longer must I wait?
God be with you. What can I do?
Are you Carl by...
I am.
I've heard that you're bound for the...
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but get rid of it. God be with you. done this to me?
My humble greeting.
You're Manfred.
Indeed, I am.
I've been looking for you two for quite some time.
Has my lord changed his mind at the last? You look trustworthy enough.
Coming.
Good luck then.
To good neighbours. Good harvest.
Manfred's taking...
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight.
Just as you ordered.
Why are you being...
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair...
But they don't send you to the monastery.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukover was either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with...
Why did you...
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money? And even my saddle and riding cloak.
Why don't you...
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work.
But there are poor people everywhere, and...
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other...
What if I entered...
What? Voluntarily? You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from...
So you give me your writ?
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it.
So I'll steal it, and then you...
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I...
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I...
That's all then.
God be with you.
Take care.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Now I just have to kill time. Until night, when Manfred goes up to go to sleep, and then I can knock him out. You know what? I don't actually have a treasure map for this, but I know where it is, so I'm gonna grab both of those because I have enough herbalism that I can read that book now. In the meantime, we'll go down and find ourselves some treasure. Yeah, so when you get a treasure map, it shows you where something is. The treasure map does not require you to have the treasure map before you can find it. So every once in a while, you might be running around, you'll be like, that looks like a significant tree. You go up and you find, you know, a grave there, and you dig it up, and all of a sudden, hey, I just found treasure. Maybe it wasn't this one. No, it would be this one. That looks like I should be able to dig here. Nope, guess not. Although, another one here. Grave. Dang. Fashionable slippers. The nobleman's boots are better. Honestly, that sword is... That sword's pretty, pretty swank. Let's check. More swank than the other one. Oh, that's right. Stinger is a Stinger is a stabby blade. We'll throw that in there for the time being. We'll throw that back in there. Do some reading. At least I'll try to do some reading until tonight. Okay, I can't use the primer yet. I can't read those books.
I'd like to speak.
What's on your mind?
I hear you've got...
Indeed,
I need it.
What good would it do you?
Yes, I do, actually.
Now that's funny. I've never heard such nonsense in my life.
But he doesn't...
I know. Unfortunately, there's no other way.
But normally you just need to pay some form of
Yes, 1,000 groschen. But a boy would keep...
What if I give you...
Could you give me enough to compensate?
What if I give...
Could you give me enough to compensate?
What if you let him...
The Lord of Bukova would have me whipped.
Thanks.
Take care.
I can't bribe him. That's annoying. I mean, I could try to fight him, but that's really kind of stupid. I don't really want to deal with that. And then, so what we'll do is we'll give him 8 hours. Okay, he's just having brawler. Here's,
One ale, please. Another beer.
I've only got 2 hands. I've only got 2 hands.
Could have a bunch of lockpicks, but I just need one or two.
What are you up to? Thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief!
I should have knocked Carl's butt out too. What's really annoying is that I'm doing exactly what he wanted. So we'll just go over here. Very few people can see us.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Let's see what it's like in the morning. Are they still going to chase me? Maybe.
Jesus, what's going on out there?
Let's see what happens when I get close to one of these guards here.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your gun?
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to end?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go. May the Lord watch over you.
Hey! Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! Enough! You're under a... Got you. And now I'll...
What?
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, you won't forget this in a...
Oh well, what can I...
All right. Give me all the things you...
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
And there's the point where he forgets.
Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Would you tell me something about you?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
God be with you.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Today's food. What do they do in that kitchen? I bet they keep the tastiest morsels for themselves and give us the slop that's left over.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation.
And the wine?
Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its...
The circuitous.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. Will you tell me something?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, it's peaceful here.
So you chose to...
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one.
I'd like to ask... Who's in charge of...
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Who's in charge?
Truthfully,
are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas. but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
This John, who is he?
A Circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Mm. Yeah, when I'm killing time, I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of books, read them.
Praise be to...
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat.
What, you do nothing?
It is my penance and my blessing.
Books must be in the cabinet.
Books stood in there, I'm furious to see.
I should read. Monastery schedule. Here we go. Start of the day, 3 a.m. Morning prayer. Common meal. Work in the frattery. Work in the library. Afternoon worship. Vespers. Common supper.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night. What am I saying, creeping? It was stomping about like a...
Antonius. We got that central square. Who's this? This is just another monk.
What would you like?
I'd like to ask... Can you tell me something about...
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They are read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going...
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue, and the grass is just as green.
By one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry.
It's that touching, is it?
Touching? More like
I'm interested...
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death...
Heretics, you said?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, and
Who would you like?
John. There's no other candidate.
What can you tell me?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your...
I meant something specific.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought.
There's a lot of...
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the...
I'm interested... Do you know anything?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's... He's always happy to help, which is...
Who would you...
Why do you care? We don't have the...
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved.
Can you tell me?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary...
Why did you join?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled... You know what? I'm glad to...
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all.
Another monk. Just monks. Okay, it's late. So I don't have to do anything else tonight.
A horrible, abominable waste of parchment. Young people have no respect for writing these days.
But they'll learn. We were no different.
My name's Gregor.
You can call me Siskin. Are you here of your own free will?
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon.
Today's food.
It occurred to me you might be the man to...
Lockpicks, eh?
Peace be with you, brother.
Bet they keep the tastiest morsels for themselves. Give us the
Who would you...
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow, and the monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge.
And the why.
Will you tell me?
Look, nothing against you. Things will get better with the new abbot.
Are you?
I'm hiding a lousy part. I hate to think of all I lost when they... And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me.
They must have really...
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away...
Indeed, sir.
But you didn't have to come.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
What's your plan?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brother...
That's all I want.
Please, keep it to yourself.
How is it that you don't get...
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as...
I'd be interested to hear what... Tell me about Antonio.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonio.
I'm interested in...
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price...
That doesn't sound too...
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here...
That's all.
Yodok, monk. There's one who will have a name. The librarian. There's more than one that'll have a name. Can we pick this stuff? Yeah, I can gather it. Monk. Novice Lucas.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Okay.
I'd like to know...
I don't...
What can you tell me?
Not a lot. I don't know him.
You really don't know anything?
Don't get upset. I'm sorry.
I'd like to know...
I don't...
Tell me about...
I'd like to, but there...
Do you know anything...
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly...
Are you joking?
Why should...
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't...
Will you tell me? I mean, where you're from. What sort...
I'm a novice, and my...
Come on.
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. What has been isn't important. Talk to me, brother.
Is it possible to learn something about...
Only the abbot and...
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps...
Is there anything I...
I'm glad you asked. There's one but not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found...
Ovid?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while.
Good. I'll...
Thank you, brother. It's of no great...
Can you tell me something?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The page...
Go to the quest log. All right, there we go.
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is...
That means you get to leave...
No, not at all.
Is there anything I...
You know, there is. Perhaps... I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I...
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine, the cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic... It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of... Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish...
Is there anything...
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one. Or you can...
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks. But don't tell him why you need it. Once we'll soon have the election of the abb.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery, but in reality I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony...
I'm interested in...
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about...
Why? What's wrong with it?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their...
What sins?
The scripture says... I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not...
I'll be interested to know...
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick. He's won the older brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their...
That's all.
Peace be with you.
Okay, I was trespassing. There's a lot of stuff to lockpick in here.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
More books.
Oh, he'll do it. Just as soon as we drop this one dry. Do it.
Why did I just wake up? Could be because I have plenty of energy. Okay, here we go. 1, 2 hours.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. Ah, down the hatch.
Every gulp a treat, isn't that the truth?
No wonder. With our throats going dry all day.
Next time we'll get the Yolok to bring some Rhine wine. I'm losing my taste for this.
What is it, brother?
I found these stashed in the...
This is pure heresy. Now I need to find out who had the temerity to hide such a satanic... A dagger? Why would anyone here be hiding?
That's everything.
Do you know who might have been hiding it?
I'm sorry, I...
Never mind.
What is it?
What's there left to drink?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old perverts. A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, the future abbot, and a pox on Nevlis.
That killjoy? He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat chance.
Don't worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Will they believe it?
Even if just 2 or 3 of them do, it'll help us. So, to Abbot John.
To Abbot John.
God be with you.
I don't like how dark everything gets in here. Okay, let's see. Is it bright enough to read? There we go. Let's see. Start of the day, morning prayers at 4. I'll need to come back in here during the day.
God be with you.
It's past 3. I'm supposed to be up, getting ready to head down to do the... So there's their indulgence. Door out, probably. Yeah, this is honestly the day's gonna be really long. It's gonna be honestly really boring. I'm gonna have to be doing more of the busy work in there until I get to the right spot in the right spot in time to actually do stuff without getting caught. And right here is past 5. Yep. I'll walk through this until we get to this important. Mostly running around looking for stuff in the dark. It's not fun. I'm gonna see if I can make I know there's an alchemy bench over here, and when I can find that, I'm gonna use it to try to get into the try to get any probably the potion in the night site potions if they have them. Otherwise, I just have to wait. And I can't pass time with that. Let me see. Yeah.
Don't. Brother, what are you doing here?
You're right, brother.
This is your first.
So what it is it's mass from 2 to 4, or from 4 to 6, and then you go to breakfast. Okay, so
Brother, where were you during Mass?
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
wait. Okay, that's just dumb. Get dinged twice for the same thing. I remember how much I hated this the last time I did it.
Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned tasks and craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and arrive from away with support. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on daily matter and labor. Idleness is the enemy. So therefore, the brethren should occupy a certain time and labor. Again, 6 hours into the week. That enemy defines each described as follows. From Easter to the calendar of October, from the morning of labor, whatever is necessary until about 4 hours. From 4 hours until about 6, divide themselves each. After the 6th hour, the rest of their heads, perfect silence. Or anyone who read themselves in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none of them sit rather early until the 8th hour. Again, the work done until the best. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned to tasks or crafts and nature as to keep from idleness and at the same time not overburden them or drive them away with support. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on daily. The first reading is about day. This is the version of the rule that they gave them in class. Who feels the whole service here best? Who feels hell, the door is like the last, as soon as before that spirit receives divine command and helps in any laziness. But this very deed is accepted of God, please, and only if it is not delay, lukewarm, grumbling, or for the obedience given to superiors is given God. For a disciple of David will live in purpose, not necessarily with simply his heart. But even though he wills man, yet his word will not be accepted of God. Who sees that his heart is murmured, and far from being a ward support as this, he will incur the punishment of murmurers unless he then gets satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict, reading from the Spirit's side. Let's do what the prophet says. I said, I will go my way, I have not seen my tongue, I have glass my mouth. I was mute and was humble, but silence is here, prophet showed that the Spirit's silence often leads to times of refraining from good speech. So much the more one cannot sit between the words. Therefore, since the Spirit's silence is so speech, rarely can be one even though good is good, for it is written, much speaking will not save sin, and in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master, the disciple parts, he silent, listen. For that reason, anything to be asked of the Spirit, it should be asked with all humility and submission, inspired by words. For as for false jests and idle words, or laughter, these become temporary and ritual bad. And such conversation do not permit a disciple to go with his mouth.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
What trouble? Praise be to Christ.
I'd like to ask, what are the roles?
Well, the abbot is the head. He's not here now. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circators.
Talk to me, brother.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. Today it's your task to concoct. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby.
Okay, let's see. Digestive potion. Spiritus, chamomile, and mint.
Praise be to our Lord
I think that was right. 2 chamomile and 1 mint per. Oh, that's not good. Well, pardon me while I come back to this, because it has apparently died on me. Oh, I'm here. I already...
This is... What's there left to drink? To our fresh young milk, our Swiss cheese, and our boundless says.
There you go. I'll get back. So I don't deal with it. Now, we'll do that again, only this time I'll wait until... I'll wait until after 6 before I leave the dang fiery.
He's really got it. What? Well, no, yeah, it's ahead, but he's not here now. And it's another issue. Who would you got? Definitely us. Well, he's younger.
I'm going to pop them. Repeating my time. I'm just going to go. Wait for an hour.
Demonstrating divine precepts by those hearts and rule their minds. The abbot should always remember what he is, and what he is for, and should know that the rule is his. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in deeds, and let him not shun the eyes of all defenders, but since he has the authority and capacity to books as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering that the priest side, the well-disposed and those who understand, and correct the low and persons in power. The bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters which occur at the very beginning of the dealing with stripes and other body functions. Knowing that this is written, the fool is not correct with the words, and again, being more silent, the source of all. The rule of St. Eustace, even as the Christ says, I said, I will guard my ways, that I not sin by tongue, I said, glass my mouth. I was youth and was humble, the sight seemed good. Here the punishment shows that the spirit of silence often leaves ties to refrain from speech. So much the more on the punishment specific or evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted without the silence, even though good, code, and not safe. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin, and in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master, the disciple must be silent. Listen, for that reason, against the atmosphere, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for false jests and idle words and laughter, pleasing death and well and mutual that. Such conversation not permitted in the sight of the disciple.
I'm going to see a little more until...
Things get better than you have.
Is he in here? He's in here.
What do you desire?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been with... Today it's your time. Once you finish them, you'll find me some...
Grab 4 of those. 4 of those. Digestive. 2 chamomile. Okay, spirits, grind 2 chamomile, and throw that and 1 mint in. And then boil for 1 turn. That's pretty simple. I made 2. That's interesting. Nettles and belladonna. Well, that's interesting. I made 3 here without any issue.
Praise be to...
I finished my work.
Show me what you... Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
Got the nettle. What was the other one? Wormwood, I think. Nettle and belladonna. Did he have belladonna in here? He does not have belladonna in here. Because I think as soon as I step outside, yeah. That's the biggest problem with this is it's like, yeah, you got to go out and do all these things, but so much of it requires you to avoid stuff.
Service.
What would you like?
Is there any way...
What would you like to do?
Not exactly.
John isn't my opponent, he's my... But there is something you could help me with. You must know...
Should I find out for...
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on...
Very good, then.
Thank you, brother.
I've discovered...
I see.
The circators go into the cellar at night to drink wine.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's wings.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me.
Let's see what's next. Now wait till noon. Go work in the library. No, not yet. Okay, go. Wait, Brother Cyril the librarian. I should check. What's my reading skill good for? I want to see if that works, because there was talk that it did not work correctly. Monk. Brother librarian.
What would you like?
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Wow, that is... Okay, that's LED. Yep. Oh, that means it's possible to read it first. Let's see. Range quest. No, looks like it's Orano. Orano will. In Advent. I think. Okay. In Advent. I think where I happen to be reading this from.
Good work.
Wow, I pulled it off. I am honestly okay, apparently these are not supposed to be moved. All right. Still need to find the one monk who I can get shit from. Right. Skills. 14. That's expected. Oh, I should check that. I'm in the monastery right now. Oh, that's nice. That. Wow, that's still everything. Every single little hunting spot, grave, cave, camp. Oh, yeah, that's right. That camp. I want to go to the camp to get that out for various reasons. More caves. Yeah, all these caves are mining entrances. Exploration crosses, herbalist, shrines, ancient site. Oh, I have to check those out. Those are no anything I normally do. Find something. Let's see, what's out? I have nothing to do schedule. I don't have a very hard bucket yet. Unless they have a name, they don't give me anything extra. I wish I could read these books that are sitting here. I think if I read them while they're around. I'll have to go these buckets to see what I can do. Okay, so. Oh, 4 o'clock, which is 1600 1400. those of you who are wondering how come it's kind of bouncing around a bit, it's because for some reason every once in a while this game kind of forgets that I'm using the thumbstick to move around and the D-pad to do main selection. Then it will switch it. All of a sudden the D-pad becomes the main control and the D-pad becomes movement. It's not bad. It's just kind of annoying when it happens to you all of a sudden because a lot of numbers all of a sudden. Why do you open the menu? It should be
Peace be with you, Buddha. Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
regular monks. Brother Solarius. Okay.
What would you like? I'm looking for some... And what? I'm looking for... Lock picks? I'd like to practice opening lock.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vow. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpick.
Stop, Gregor. Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you...
I was feeling a bit...
Really? I'll pretend nothing happened.
I'm Gregor and I'm new.
I know. I saw you in the church during ceremony. I have the...
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the...
when it's not the...
Then we're authorized to met out punishment.
I saw you...
So your eyes are working. Wonderful. Our little trinity was incomplete.
I wonder if I can go in here and work. That's regular monk. Oh, good. Even better. That means mint, cockerel, save your schnapps. I don't remember any nettles. Yep, I didn't get any nettles. So I'm going to get some nettles. One nettle, 2 belladonnas. Wine, 2 belladonna, or 2 nettles, Boil twice. Grind belladonna. Boil one more turn. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need... That's good. Red wine. Okay, that's annoying. Let's see. Bellows. Bellows. Q. Okay, this is getting annoying. I'll reset, exit. And that's still doing that. I'm gonna turn this off for the night because it is acting weird. Although apparently table. Ah, there we go. At the very least, I'm finding more of those. Everybody's gonna go to sleep. I can't pick the lock now. So I'm gonna call it here since I'm kind of stuck. My controls are really bugging out on me. So I'll sleep till midnight. I'll save it. You know what? I'll save it right here. And we'll come back. Thank you for joining me and have a good night. Bye.